handsome Michael Ealy.
Are there any men in this audience?
Listen,
I have one. There's one.
listen, you know, they love you, Blue Eyes.
Thank you.
They love you. So,
Thank you.
So we're very excited for the sequel of Think Like a Man 2.
Thank you. I told you there'd be another one. I told you you'd be in it.
Yeah, well, I had no idea. Now, I was only in Vegas for like a few hours in one day.
Right.
Tell everybody what the difference is between this movie and the other. Tell me what the difference is.
I think, this one, obviously, if you like the first one, I think you're gonna really love this one. It's much funnier than the first one. And if anything, the girls, they all come together. So the girls, all their characters are more fleshed out this time. And
who are the girls? It's Gabrielle.
Gabrielle,
and
Taraji, Megan, Lala, Regina, and then Wendy McClendon-Covey plays Gary's wife.
Oh, I didn't realize that she was in that.
She is fantastic.
She was just here a few weeks ago. She's a really nice girl.
She's fantastic. And so it's like still a battle of the sexes. The girls versus the guys. Who can have a better time in Vegas? And the girls are all about. And yeah, that's Six the Hard Way.
Yes. Now, while you were there, you know, I can't help but wonder whether you all had a blast in Vegas when you weren't filming. At the pool, drinking. I mean, please don't tell me that you were in bed every night at 8 o'clock.
Well, I have to tell you that.
No, Kevin Hart likes to party. He didn't let that happen.
Kevin does like to party. In the first weekend, I think we did a little bit. But the problem is in Vegas, obviously, we could only shoot in the casinos when the time...
He was doing that scene when I walked in, as a matter of fact. I was like, what the hell?
Man,
Kevin's on a table with his underwear on.
Yeah. What'd you call him, a drunk Muppet? What you call him?
I did not.
Yes,
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Oh.
It's in the movie.
Oh, that was my line in the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought.
That was your line in the movie.
I don't recall.
That was your line in the movie.
I don't recall, but you know, so there was a lot of shirtlessness, I understand, in the movie. Who was the most body conscious?
Terrence. Terrence J, hands down. Terrence J.
Does he have a bird chest?
No, he didn't have a bird chest. Terrence was working out, but he was always putting baby oil on. Oh. Always. Like, even when we had clothes on, he was
baby oil. He was
putting
obsessed.
baby oil on. Yeah. So, but that was a lot of fun. He was a lot of fun, and those pants are awful.
So now let's talk about you.
Uh-oh.
Well, go ahead, take a sip. Every time you come here, and this is not your first time.
No.
You have skirted the issue of who you date and how you date. The only thing I know about your love life is that you dated Halle Berry years ago. That's it. Then I found out recently, and you already booked, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna ask him about it. You're married and you have a son? How long has this been going on? And how do you keep that off the blogs?
Well, you know, it's not really that hard. You know, I don't live my life in that way. I don't live my life in the social way. I don't put everything out on social media. I don't live like that kind of reality lifestyle. Yes. At the same time, I've always been private, like ever since I was in high school. Like people think, oh, you're in Hollywood, you like to, you know, I'm like, no, if you knew me in high school, you knew I learned then to keep, if you want something to work, if it means that much to you, keep it to yourself.
I like that. Now, I did more deep digging, and we actually have a picture of Michael. His wife is equally as beautiful. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Now, she looks swirly, like she's not, you know, white girl. What is she? What is
swirly?
Yeah, she looks swirly. That's a term here on the show, you know, meaning, all right, what all's doing in her...
She's from Afghanistan.
Yeah, see? I know my swirl. Well, now how long have you been married?
2 years, I think.
So you've been making a concerted effort to show up here with no wedding ring, and all of a sudden now you know the cat's out of the bag, so now I see you're wearing your ring.
Last time I was here, I was not married.
Oh, you haven't been here in 2 years?
Yeah.
How long did you date her before you married her, Michael?
4.
4 years?
I think.
And so, was this your first Father's Day? I'm just asking.
Yeah.
And how did you spend the day
was
with
awesome.
you and your son?
It was awesome. I had just gotten back in town from the road, and my wife went to go get like her hair done or something like that because we had date night that night.
Yeah.
And so it was just me and him, and you know we went and ran some errands and took him to CVS and got him some swim diapers and stuff. And he's just...
What's his name? I bet he's beautiful.
His name is Elijah Rakim.
Nice. So, okay, enough. See, it's painless if you just come here and you tell the truth on the purple couch because we all want to know. It's painless.
I agree.
That's it. That's enough of your personal life. Let's get back to Think Like a Man too, because the soundtrack came out yesterday, and the interesting thing about this soundtrack is that every song is done by Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't heard anything from the soundtrack. Is it hot? Do you have a favorite song?
Yeah, I mean, it's Mary J. Blige. I mean, you kind of can't go wrong with Mary
J. Blige,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
You can't go wrong. And like Pharrell's on it. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was nice catching up with the real Michael Ealy this time. Everyone in our studio audience is going home with a copy of the soundtrack to Think Like a Man 2. The movie hits theaters this Friday. Clap it up again for Michael Ealy.